Let's talk disposable gloves. This really chaps my chicken. They pack them in so tight it's impossible to pull just one out, and you usually wind up ripping the box or a box falls on the floor. They do sell these pretty useless one-size-fits-all storage units. Notice the box is still ripped, and the box falls out of the storage unit. So I've decided to fix this problem. We're going to make a glove dispenser out of steel. It's going to weigh 7.5 pounds, so there's no chance it's going to come up off that table. And the top will be big enough we can actually get single gloves out of it. And since I'm using steel I buy at a manufacturing remnant place, they charge 60 cents per pound. So this nice unit's only going to cost me $4.50. Let's start out by cutting the base. I want weight, so 1/4 inch steel will give me that weight. The tool for cutting this kind of steel out is called a plasma cutter. It uses nothing but electricity and compressed air. The plasma coming out of the end of this thing is hotter than the sun. To make a easy to use straight edge, just put some neodymium magnets onto a straight piece of steel and it easily attaches itself to your workpiece. I then cut the 4 sides out of 1/8 inch steel. The fan in the background helps blow all the fumes away from me while I'm cutting. The top will also be 1/8 inch steel, but I'm going to have to cut a hole in it. I know from past experience I cannot freehand this cut. So I'm going to create a template out of plywood. I'll have to make my template bigger than the hole I actually want to cut by this amount to make up for my plasma cutter guide. Now I just place the template onto the lid and the cut becomes very simple. Knock the slag off. Then I can smooth out the burrs that are on the corner cuts. I really hate this tool. It's very unwieldy and dangerous, but if you're careful, it works. A little file work to make a nice rounded over edge. Now that everything's cut out, I can start welding. Use these nifty square magnets to hold everything in place. Start out with some simple tack welds to hold everything in place so you can remove your magnets. After that's done, you can now weld the seams. To prevent the steel from warping from heat, I jump back and forth while I'm welding to let it cool down. Time to break out your angle grinders. For removing lots of steel, I'll use the one on the left. It's just a grinding wheel. For a more polished steel removal, I use the one on the right. It's called a flap disc, which means it's basically sandpaper for steel. Because I can't paint the inside of it once this thing's welded, I paint all my parts before I put the top on. I then remove a little paint from the 2 corners and weld the top into place in just 2 spots. Notice here that a 25-pound chunk of steel makes a great clamp. Use the flap disc to clean up those 2 welds, then repaint. There you have it. You can now pull one glove out at a time without this thing falling on your foot. Oh, and it's big enough? I can store 2 full boxes of disposable gloves in here, so a lot longer in between restocks. Well, thanks for watching.